Well, hey there, and welcome to Gateway Insights. My name is Luke Morgan, I'm the pastor of Gateway, and these videos are created just to help you live out your faith every single day. There's some simple truths that we are just sharing from God's Word just to help you grow in your relationship with Him. And over the last few weeks, we've been looking at the number one priority for us as Christians, which is to seek first God, to put Jesus first in our lives. And the way that we seek God, the place where we seek God, is at the altar. And the first way that we can seek Him is through reading His Word. Unless we read the Bible, we won't know who God is, because the Bible is God's revelation of Himself to mankind. God speaks to us through His Word. God changes us through His Word. And we've looked at many things to help us grow in our understanding of God's Word and to read the Bible. And today I just want to give you another tip for reading the Bible and studying the Bible, and that is to live it out. To live out what it says. You know, I think this is one of the biggest challenges for us as Christians today. But we should live out God's Word. You know, it says in James chapter 1 verse 22 to 25, but don't just listen to God's Word. You must do what it says. Otherwise, you're only fooling yourselves. For if you listen to the Word and don't obey, it is like glancing at your face in a mirror. You see yourself, walk away, and forget what you look like. But if you look carefully into the perfect law that sets you free, and if you do what it says and don't forget what you heard, then God will bless you for doing it. You know, the Bible is not only meant to just be read or listened to, it's meant to be lived out in our lives. We're called to live out God's Word to our lives. That's how people will see Jesus in and through us, as we obey God's Word, as we step out on God's Word. You know, the Bible not only works in us, but it also works through us as well. You know, we can share God's Word with all those around us. We're to be obedient to God's Word so that our lives might bring glory and honor to Jesus. You know, listen to what it says even in the Old Testament. When God spoke to Joshua in Joshua 1 verse 8, He says this, study this book of instruction continually. Meditate on it day and night, so you will be sure to obey everything written in it. Only then will you prosper and succeed in all you do. So the Bible is encouraging us there to read God's Word every day, to listen to it, to meditate on God's Word, but also to obey it. And then we will prosper and succeed in all that we do. If we want to grow in our relationship with Him, then let's live out God's Word. Let's not only be hearers of His Word, but let's be doers of His Word as well. Hope you have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. God bless.